hey y'all, this is Becky with the Glitter Ranch. I'm about to do a cup of red, white, and blue, so I thought I'd do a little tutorial going for something kind of like this, but instead of red, white, and blue, we're going to do blue, white, and red. Let's just get started. First color I'm using is Royal. It's a chunky holographic mix. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to start in the middle. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm doing an Angel Dust Mirror Fine. This other cup, my little sample cup that I brought out, I actually did with the spray adhesive Loctite. So that's why I changed my mind. Kind of midstream on you there, sorry. Wish y'all could see. I know you can't see the some iridescent in here. That's really pretty. All right, so I went ahead and started with the middle. That's not because I really want my middle to have a good base, because that way my colors can stay more separated, I feel like. Because once you have them down in the epoxy, then they're less likely to mix. I mean, there's still maybe a little bit going on over the top, but that is what I have found. Actually, after this, unlike the cup that I have a little sample of, after this, the sample that the customers sent me that they saw online or whatever that they liked, I actually had some acrylics in over it, so I'm not real worried that it's not real perfect, clean, clear like this one is, real definite red, white, and blue, because I will put some acrylics over that after I get this layer of glitter on. All right. Get all that back into the bottle. Alright, I have prepped this cup. You can do what you like on that. I find that you tend to get a cleaner coverage when you base coat. Sometimes I will just go ahead and completely base coat. However, I'm going to design, so like this one, I have painted ombre, red, white, and blue on cups before. This one I did not. I just did the white. That's totally going to be, you know, what fits your style and your schedule. So you can do either way on that. Definitely if you're doing the light colors, it really does help give them some more, you know, just a little base. Oh, this is beautiful. This royalty is so pretty. You can find all the glitters online at our store, glitterranch.com. We have this in a fine hollow and a chunky hollow. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, love that. Our school colors are blue and white, so I do a lot of blue and white, and that's gorgeous together. I really like that. I'm gonna sprinkle a little more on just in case there's a little place where it can stick. It looks like it's got perfect coverage already, but I'm just gonna give it one more opportunity to get in there. After I get done with this layer of glitter, like I said, on my next coat, I'm gonna add some acrylics to it. That is not what I've done in my little sample. That's just in line with what the customer requested. that is what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's spread out my plates. I have so much going on over here with that chunky. Probably shouldn't have had this other one spinning on here, but got lots of turners spinning today. So I'm actually gonna get my little glitter shield. Just so I don't get anything stray on there. Okay, so we've got the angel dust, mirror fine, and then that royalty blue. Swap out my plates one more time here, and we're going to get some fired up red on there. You can do this epoxy method. You can do it spray adhesive. You know, just whatever. It can work more than one way. Certainly not one way is any right way. Like I said, I did the other with spray adhesive. Totally gonna be what? Stop a little more blue falling off. In just a second. Let me maybe give that a few more taps. Okay, now that comes off there at the end, I won't put back in the bottle because I will call that contaminated. I will save it, but I just won't put it back into my bottle. Okay, next one, fire it up. It's a red chunky hollow. It's gonna be beautiful on there. Oh yeah, super pretty. All of our bottles come with the small opening with the little holes, and then with the bigger opening. A lot of times I just take the lid off and let it rip. Just kind of really depends. If I'm doing something real fine detail, then of course I don't. Just kind of depends on the design that you're doing. You know, it's amazing, the cups never look the same in person as they do in a picture, but with having it on the turner, at least you're getting the reflection of light and getting to see some of that holographic. It's super pretty. And this fired up we also have in a fine and a chunky. It looks like my white, I went a little low there. So because of that white base, that red's not wanting to grip as much. Right here, let me stop that. Right here. But what I'll do is I can just go back with some red over that. I'll probably get some fine holographic. Like I said, that's why I did the white first, just so I get a good coverage on that. Because once it gets into the epoxy, you know, and it's full, then it doesn't want to take any more, obviously. So I'll probably put some fine right on that to help that, or I may do a little spray adhesive over that, but that's a fixable. And I also have acrylic paints, like I said, that will go over this, and then I have decals as well. So when you think, oh no, I've screwed it up and I can't go on and I have to strip a cup, I mean, you may have to, but so many things, I mean, it's not perfect. Again, it's man-made, so woman-made. So, you know, it's hard not to get caught up in, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. So don't get discouraged when you do something and you know, it's not time to strip the cup yet. So many things are really fixable. Might take you a little extra step, but certainly easier than stripping the cup and starting again. So don't get discouraged. I'm certainly not perfect. Nobody's perfect. and a lot of little errors you see because you're making it. And in the final product, you know, obviously don't point that out, but some people will never notice if you didn't point it out. And if you, like I said, can put something else, put your decal over that. The decal that I'm doing actually is going to take up a large portion. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just put it right there and then I'm good on that. All right, y'all, so that's all for now. Like I said, I'm gonna let this spin and cure. I put my spinners on 4 hours on my timers, and then after I get next, I'll go ahead and create a secondary video of putting on the acrylic paints, and then they actually want some stars and some things in there. So I'll be back for that. Okay, so I just went ahead and went and grabbed some fired up fine holographic. We'll just put that on there. We'll just work through it together. Get that chunky off there. All right. Just gonna pack a little bit. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little more of that all around, just to kind of help that blend. Something I forgot that I should have probably done was remove the tape, just so y'all could see my process in that, in case you had any questions. Okay, now the taping off is certainly just, you know, customizable. You certainly do not have to do that. I like the look of it. I actually had my first customer today that requested that the glitter go all the way up. So totally fine, customer preference. If they don't tell me what they prefer, then I'm gonna probably, depending on the design, probably tape it off. But there it is. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna let that spin, and we'll come back, put another clear coat on it, and then I can get our acrylics on it.